Oh look, it's another Ninja Creami recipe video, which I know is exactly what you guys wanted. Everybody loves a good Ninja Creami trio, including me, and we only have like technically a few days left of summer, but honestly, as soon as Labor Day is over, I'm like, it's fall. And that's exactly where today's recipe inspiration comes in. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Amanda, aka Fit Food AE, and today we're gonna be making 3 high protein, low calorie pints of ice cream, fall themed, using my Ninja Creami. So today's flavors are pumpkin pie, apple pie, and snickerdoodle. So if you're excited to see me make these recipes, please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel and I post new videos every week. And with that, let's get started. So the first flavor we're gonna be making is pumpkin pie. Now I'm calling it pumpkin pie. I actually don't remember if I called it pumpkin spice or pumpkin pie when I wrote it down, but it doesn't really matter, does it? So for this recipe, I'm using Pea Science pumpkin pie protein. It actually just went live. I was gonna say yesterday, but I guess by the time I post this, it'll be Thursday. So went live earlier this week. So I'd highly recommend going to buy from their site ASAP because they only make one batch of it and it tends to sell out. I've already posted quite a few fall recipes and I'm gonna be posting more, so gotta get your hands on that. It's a whey casein blend, works great in any of the recipes that I post. And if you want to support me, please use my discount code FIT15. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have watched one of my previous videos where I do 10 tips on how to get the perfect pint using Ninja Creami. If you haven't, I'll summarize a few of the best tips right now that I use for these 3 recipes. So the number one is to actually freeze your pint for 24 hours, which I know sounds obvious, but I see on TikTok a lot of people ask me like, oh, can you just freeze it for like 6 hours? No, there's a reason why on the pamphlet, on the website, they say to freeze it for 24 hours. It's because it'll yield the best results. Now, have I in the past frozen it for like 16 hours and been fine? Yes. But because I'm filming these recipes and posting them on the internet, I obviously want them to turn out well. You want them to turn out well because you're watching this channel and you want bomb recipes, so follow that tip. Tip number 2 is to use something called xanthan gum. Now, a couple people have commented you can also use guar gum. I haven't used that, but basically xanthan gum makes the ice cream thicker and also prevents it from getting icy. It just allows it to like blend better. In my most recent Ninja Creami videos, like the past few, my ice cream has turned out better than my previous ones because I'm using this ingredient. But you just use like a tiny bit, like literally 1.5 grams. My third tip is to use mix-ins that are gonna blend in well. For example, in this recipe, I use biscoff cookies. Now, what you don't wanna do is like crush them up and then put them in. Just like snap them in half, push them in. This will allow them to like blend well throughout the entire pint. Versus if I put in like mini chocolate chips, let's say, I just find that the grinder piece just doesn't pick it up and it ends up just not distributing well and it doesn't work as well. So yeah, just choose your mix-ins wisely. And actually, bonus tip, now that we're here, before you put in the mix-ins, like after the first light ice cream spin and before you put in the mix-ins, put like a tablespoon of unsweetened almond milk in, because you'll see when you take it out, it ends up being a bit dry. So you just want to add just a tablespoon of unsweetened almond milk and then you'll be good to go. This turned out so well. I just put like a few Biscoff crumbs on top and now we're ready to dig in. Okay, so for the second recipe, we've got the apple pie ice cream. This one screams fall. The most important ingredient is going to be apple pie filling, which you can buy at like any grocery store. Actually, I lied. There's 2 important ingredients, but one of them you might not have. So Pea Science has an apple pie protein and it's so suited to this recipe. So if you have that, great. Otherwise, whatever the brand you have, or you could just use vanilla. I want to know what you guys are doing to get yourself into the fall mood or like prepare for fall. For me, I've been really busy this month because I'm moving at the end of the month, which maybe I'll talk about in a bit, or I'll talk about that in the next video. But I bought some scented candles from Bath & Body Works, so I've been lighting those every night. They smell so good and they fill up my entire apartment. I've also been putting on like aesthetic fall YouTube videos from like other YouTubers that are more aesthetic than me. And I've been getting a shot of pumpkin syrup in all my iced coffees. I don't typically get like the iced PSL because it's a little too sweet. Like, I love sweet stuff, but I just don't like a ton of sugar in my coffee in the morning. So I'll usually just get like my regular iced coffee with sugar-free vanilla as well as a pump of the pumpkin syrup. And honestly, that all does wonders to put you in the fall mood. I want to do more. Like, I want to hit up the farm, like the pumpkin patch, or go to some like Halloween themed pop-ups. Yeah, comment down below and tell me if you guys have any ideas, or tell me what you guys are doing. Okay, now this one's done. I just put a couple more pieces of the apple pie filling on top, and again, a few graham cracker crumbs, and we're good to dig in. And lastly, we've got our Snickerdoodle ice cream. So the stars of the show for this recipe are peas Snickerdoodle flavor and biscoff spread. They didn't have the spread available on Amazon when I needed it, so I got this like giant squirt bottle of biscoff, which was kind of intimidating but also really fun. I don't need this much biscoff, but I'm sure I can get through it eventually. So back to what I was saying before, I am moving apartments really soon, like in less than 2 weeks. I talk about it on TikTok. I'm feeling really like sentimental. I'm obviously really excited for this next chapter, but I've been in this apartment for 2.5 years now, maybe more. This is my first place in BC, obviously my first time living alone. Hopefully my last. Obviously, this is where a lot of my content really took off. Like, I've been filming content for over 4 years, but when I was in Toronto, I feel like I wasn't really taking it seriously, or not as seriously as I'm taking it now. And obviously it got monetized on YouTube and all that. This is such a beautiful apartment, and I'm excited for you guys to see my new kitchen. It's definitely gonna be different, it's gonna look different, but it's a very positive change. It's funny, if you look back at some of my older YouTube videos, what I used to do is like read out the ingredients one by one as I put the measurements into the cup. And I feel like that was quite boring. And I like this voiceover when I'm kind of just like freely talking about something that's relevant to the video, or like maybe not even relevant, since I'm literally talking about my move. Anyways, this recipe is done. It looks delicious. I drizzle a bit more of that biscoff spread on top, and now I'm gonna dig in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, and I'm sure you're looking for more Ninja Creami recipes, so I'm gonna link a couple other videos here that you should watch next. And please be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel, and I post new videos every week. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.